You're really the first person here. Hi everybody. My name is Austin Betha, and I'm so glad to have you guys here. If today's the first time on my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave. Also, give the video a very big thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay, I don't know why my morale is low. I really don't know why it is low. I don't know if it's because as soon as I wanted to start recording, Nepa decided to be mad because the people say their brain not dey work. Now that time I know say light go off. Then as I can't pick myself, so okay, better don't worry, just keep the fire burning. They come on the lights, make my fire dey burn. Then I no come know whether na the topics wey they discuss today. Like I'm what Nigeria not dey work. Wetin dey happen? Because a lot of things just went on tonight, and I'm just asking myself, what is this? Hi everybody, hi guys, welcome. I know say this video go, I don't know that it go long. For my mind now, they feel say it go long, but if you no come long, but just in case they take the lights, I don't charge one. We say you go dey show lights from this side the come. In case this side off, na nepa. I know, and I know go fit go stand up now. Go dey on gen. Now, let us start. I'm fine, Linda. Thank you for asking. Oh, that's so thoughtful. Anyways, today was a 1 hour long program. It was a 1 hour long episode. And guys, I don't know. I don't like the notes on which the episode ended. I felt like both ladies could have done better. And I'm sorry, guys, I might not be able to explain word for word what this person said, what that person said, because a lot happened. And that's actually why I decided to come live. I know that for sure I will forget some things I may not remember. Because, like, when you're trying to listen to one thing, somebody else is saying something else, and it wasn't 30 minutes, it was 1 hour. Okay, so just in case me I'm jumping things, please be telling me. I'll be reading your comments as well. Okay, so this is us basically having a conversation, and I'm starting off by saying that I do not particularly like the way the conversation ended tonight. It ended on such a low note. Okay, now I know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. Yeah, it ended on such a very low note. um I guess I was expecting too much with the whole resolve between Beauty and Fina. I guess my expectations were high, especially because these two women are very powerful people. They are strong ladies, and I felt like both of them could have actually done better. You know, nah, nah. I mean, there was no "you're mad, you're stupid, you're crazy" and all of that, but okay, somebody just said tomorrow is apologies day. Don't worry. Okay, I hope so, because really I don't like the notes at which this is it at which I'll be on which, because now the English don't they confuse me. My brain is confused. Okay, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Anyways, the episode started off with a clip. I have my note here, okay? The episode started off with a clip of Gidifaya. Oh, on which, thank you, Mercy. Gidifaya and his three babes. Okay? Amaka, Diana, and Rachel, right? And it was basically the love moments that this guy shared with all these ladies, and making them feel special at their own different times and all of that, right? And Ebuka had asked Rachel, what was your perspective on the whole square situation, and how were you dragged into it? And she started explaining that, um, can somebody remind me what Rachel's explanation was? Because to be honest, even today, Rachel just invests me. Rachel just invest me. Because let's even skip that Ebuka's question. It was not necessary to this whole conversation. Okay. The bone of contention between these people was actually the whole Gidifaya and Rachel being in a compromising situation, when few moments before that he had just told Diana how much he liked her and all of that stuff. We remember that Saturday party where Diana lost it. Like, Mama was going gaga. I swear, if they had given Diana chance that night, she for flog some people, and it was just a bad night that day. And yeah, she was just say you were like this. I was like, what, Karen? It was just it was somehow now they're talking about it, and Diana is narrating everything that happened word for word. Like, yes, you said this to me, and then I came out, I didn't see you at the party again, and then, oh, okay, and then I came out, I didn't see you at the party again, and then I decided to come out with Doing to just pee, and I saw you and Gidifaya, your leg, you raise your leg like this. Mama say you raise leg like this. I say, okay. Rachel was out there trying to say, what are you saying? That why did you come at me like that? And even though Diana was saying, oh, look, I probably shouldn't have come at you like that, she apologized. She apologized that day. She has apologized after that. And she still apologized again to Rachel that, look, I did it wrongly. I should have actually come through. I should have actually attacked the guy. Because now the guy in question, Naim are supposed to tackle like that, like that. So I should have said that. I should have just gone straight to Gidifaya, but I came to you instead, and we had that altercation where I was now like saying stuff and all of that. There was no part Diana lied. Okay, there was no part Diana lied. Like, she literally just narrated everything that happened and all of that. And then Rachel was just like, I'm just like, madam, relax, relax. Well, like, what's happened? Calm down. The girl did not lie. And then Diana now told her to her face that, look, oh, you, as soon as you got into that house, Gidifaya dey enter your eye. Dey enter your eye. Not the lie. E dey enter your eye. So it's not like, what do you mean by dey enter my eye? Diana, let me tell you. Let me even quote her. If I wanted him from day one, you wouldn't stand a chance. I say, madam, relax. Relax. Which one is you wouldn't stand a chance? You wouldn't do this. You wouldn't do that. He enter your eye. I be no enter your eye. Mama, enter your eye. No come dey give you now say, you enter your eye. I'm on Diana's side, not vex. She just dey shout, dey shout, dey shout. To the point where our Mom Sherry come say, Kí ló dé. You know hear Mom Sherry dey speak Yoruba. He say na kí ló dé. I say, the matter choke so tey Diana come dey speak Yoruba dey give us and all of that. Yeah. So it was just them trashing out that particular issue. And Diana saying, oh, you guys were in a compromising situation. And she was like, in a compromising position. And she was like, oh, no, which compromising position? I said, I beg. No be this one, they worry me this night. Wait till they worry me, they front. So let's get to that point. Okay. And then, of course, they went on a break and came back. And it was time for Beauty and Groovy to, trash out their issues. And guys, let me tell you, a lot was said. Yes, a lot was said. A clip of their moments together, which was actually so, I kept on doing, a lot was actually said. And, when they play the clip, Groovy can't dey bend the head. I say, why they bend the head? Why are you bending your head? Then, Beauty can't dey say, oh my God. I say, I don't know, when they hug, they kiss, they don't say, I don't know that time. Then they show you this thing, you say, nah, oh my God, this one, he said a square angle. Anyways, guys, after they played that clip here, Ebuka then asked Kes, what was this relationship about and all. And Kes was like, I mean, the relationship was sweet, but it ended really quickly. Like, the whole thing was sweet, but it ended really, really quickly. And Ebuka asked Brian as well, and Brian was like, same thing Kes said, yes, it started out really nice, everything we saw in the clip and all of that, but he felt like, it was too fast. And he spoke to Groovy several times, so he was telling Groovy, look, everybody's in your business, you need to set boundaries, blah blah blah. And that's also because, like, Beauty would always, when they have issues, when Beauty and Groovy have issues, she would speak to her friends, her friends in the house, Brian, Kes, Saif, she would speak to these guys and all of that, yeah. So every time they would speak, Brian will now come back to Groovy and say, look, you're not handling the situation well, blah blah blah, you need to set boundaries. Apparently, Brian and Groovy are no longer in talking terms, like, they're not in good terms anymore. You guys know they were really cool in the house, but I mean, their fallout started from the house, and up until now it's still that way. It's still that way. So both of them started talked about it. Brian, Kes felt like the switch was swift, and he spoke to both of them. He felt like, Groovy was playing a game. For him, he felt like, you're just being sneaky, just like Brian had said earlier, that, you know, Groovy was being corny. He was being a corny man and all of that. He wasn't being straightforward, blah, 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 blah. And then Brian was like, Groovy was moving like he was corny. So that's his exact words. That Groovy was moving like a corny person and all of that. This one go one talk, Brian go one talk. Groovy will say, oh, but just remember that our father started from the house. It started from that conversation. Brian said, yes, yes, okay, I don't hear you now. Why you act as a person? You are person they fight. This one, this one, this one. I'm just like, you guys, please, we're not here for you guys, okay? We are not here for you guys. Nobody should come and be telling you guys are fighting in the comments. Wait till they happen. I feel like in this reunion, if you go quiet after it's seemingly obvious that you're guilty of what you're accused of, you will seem like a weakling. You just have to defend yourself somehow and say something. Whilst that might make sense to an extent, I also feel like, just as Ebuka advised them a few days ago, be honest with yourself. Be truthful to yourself. You guys remember Ebuka said that, like, most of you are coming here just to please your fans, but are you happy? He asked that question. Ebuka is not a stupid person, okay? He asked them that question because he had noticed that a lot of them were just trying to keep up with the conversations online. Nobody wants to come and say, oh, look, I'm sorry, so that you not look stupid. Oh, you were the one that was begging, or you were the one that was not begging. Like, really, that does not make sense. Begging, not begging, it doesn't make you a better person. You know, in fact, when you apologize, it makes you the bigger person. It makes you the bigger person. I'm not apologizing and saying, sorry. Just apologize and mean it. Like, some people need to actually learn how to apologize. You know, all this, I don't know. But yeah, I was just trying to respond to that comment that I saw there. Now, it was time for Saif. Ebuka had asked Saif. Saif was like, first of all, even if you are doing friends with benefits, even if you are doing this one, 3 days is too quick for people to decide, like, okay, yeah, we are in love, we are this, we are that, blah, 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 blah. And then Bella was like, well, Ebuka now asked Bella, Bella, is that true? How long did it take you and Shegs? And Bella was like, it took me and Shegs 3 weeks to actually define what it was. And again, she corrected Saif and said, look, even 3 days in Biggie's house is a lot. So yeah, so of course that's fair, because you know, when you're in that house, a lot of things are quite, they look bigger than they actually seem and all of that, right? So Saif said that, and you know, when it was time for Beauty to speak, Beauty was asked, you know, what was it for you, you know, you and Groovy, what was the situation? And she said that she was being genuine, that whatever it is that we saw in the house is exactly what it is, or what it was at the time. And you know, she genuinely cared for Groovy. They were an item because in week 1, according to her, in week 1, Groovy had said, let's be more than friends. In week 2, he had said he wanted a relationship, and they were in a relationship. You know, they were together in a relationship. So whatever it was that we watched on that clip and even more, they were real at the moment. She wasn't faking anything. She was being herself and all of that, right? And then she said the only mistake she made was actually, well, that was, she said that later on. Another thing she said was not listening. The fact that she did not listen because her friends had warned her. Brian had warned her. Kes, Khalid, Saif, they had all warned her, but she did not listen, right? They warned her, but she did not listen. And they had asked her, okay, let me read that. He gave cool. So for her, everything that we saw in the house was her being genuine with the guy and just coming out, and then like everything. I mean, she also admitted to us that yes, she ended the relationship before leaving the house, and she did not have any problem with Groovy moving on to somebody else, right? She didn't have any problem with that. Like, if you guys ask me, what I realized tonight was that, because again, let's not even go back and forth with all this, who did this, who what happened. We watched it here. I just want to focus on where we had the miscommunication, or where we felt like, you know, oh, we didn't know this, or we didn't hear this. Now, Fina was saying that the reason, you guys, in that first clip where I posted that, you know, DSTV, and I said that DSTV now, they'll go and post something now. Let me wait for the full video so that we know how to come in. Okay, so that we're not coming from the back door. Then they will now use knife to choke our eye. Like, they will now chop our eye from the back door. Let's wait. When they open the front door, we will all enter. The cinema big, everybody go enter, we go sit down, you know. Now they play the clip, and you know, Beauty was like, don't you remember when you were telling me that, I should go and die, something like that. And then Fina is like, in that short clip, she was like, really? Wow. It can't bless her, she no remember. But then when they started talking, Fina realized, oh, okay, I remember the conversation. And she was like, no, what happened that particular day was that she was angry after Kes had told her that before Beauty left the house, Beauty had said that she, Fina, had an eye for Groovy, right? Like she had an eye for Groovy and all of that. So basically, Beauty telling Kes, and Fina's like, why would she say something like that? You see this boy, I go date him. If she won't die, make she go die. That was the context. She did not just say, go and die, you are mad, like go and die, you will die tomorrow. No. She only said, if she, now pidgin English, okay? And context is really key. Context is really key. She said, if she want go die, make she go die. Now, Beauty said she did not even tell Kes that. And there's no way Fina will keep saying the same thing over and over again every time you ask her about it. And she'll still keep telling you, when Kes told me this thing, that's when I lost it. Kes said, and she even said in the presence of Kes, and the Kes did not even deny it. So now, Kes, hello, Elejowewe, Kes, come ourselves. Because now, Fina say you tell am this thing. Beauty say she no follow you talk that kind of thing at all. So now, hello, how come belle come? Because now I no can understand. And from everything now, it's almost looking like now, like where I had a problem with so many things tonight. Like my head is so filled up. So let me just go back to my notes, okay, so that I don't mix things up. Now they said all of that, and then it was time for Groovy to speak, and then they laugh me. It was time for Groovy to speak, and then Groovy said yes, that he also, he admitted to asking Beauty out and all of that, but he felt like, these are friends, Ilebaye. He said them, the Ilebayes, the Kes, the Bryans, I say, who shall with this one again? He say those ones now, if Beauty can't tell them something, say they know if he can't ask them, they will just believe whatever Beauty says, and that's it. They will now start coming to give him one advice or the other, blah 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 blah. That nobody ever came to him to say, okay, oh, this girl body shamed you, this girl abused you, this girl violated you, this girl did this girl did that. Nobody came to ask him. But then when he now acted, it was not as if, oh, he was just being sneaky. That for him too, everything was real, but he needed to protect himself, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, Groovy, stay one place because they get headache. Groovy, stay one place. What are you saying? Like, why? At some point, I'm like, Groovy, can you maintain one lane? Because let's say you dey enter this lane. Divine, okay, yes, and they still say, you say better. Fina said a lot of things about Beauty in the house. Both are not my fave, but she said a lot. I agree with you, but the bone of contention was the die. That waiting Beauty hold. So that's what we'll be talking about, okay? We're not digressing. Now that die now, because that's the only thing Beauty mentioned. So every other thing, null and void, okay? Beauty don't nullify every other thing. Now the die. So now the die be our focus, okay? So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go about saying, oh, this one said this. All of them said things, okay? So we will focus on DIE. That's all we're talking about, okay? I say Groovy, no foebe, stay one place. Why are you here? Why are you there? They never talk finish. You want to defend yourself. Oh no, I just said that. Oga, at some point, he felt like it was a game to you. And again, in the real sense of it, it was a game. Okay, it's just that, emotions were high. People felt different things for different people. So, yeah. Beauty said that Fina did not say anything good about her, but her major problem, what if they give people a big sentence and tell you to fish out what's the theme? Good. Let's do literature. When you read a novel, it talks about different things. It tells you Obi woke up in the morning, he went to the market, and he wanted to buy tomatoes because he came back to cook and all of that, and now he's in the kitchen. They go ask you, say, what is the theme of the book? The theme for tonight, you people no go carry me go where I no wan go. The theme for tonight na peme, DIE. Okay, that's what I'm focusing on. So I'm not going about with this whole but he said this, he said that. They all said things. They all said things. I'm focusing on what was aired tonight. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Okay, anyways, she said, oh, this one, Groovy said, nobody asked him this one. Beauty, Groovy said, kind of confuse me. Say, Beauty has alcohol issues. Thank you, I'm a lecturer. Beauty has alcohol issues. Beauty is not even owning up to her mistakes. Beauty is not doing this one. Beauty, I say, oh, God, okay. You, which one did you do? What did you do yourself? What did you do wrong? What did you do wrong? Tell us your own part now. No dey point finger. Beauty now don say, yes, I accept that I did this to myself. I accept that, because at some point Beauty too was not trying to point fingers. Who gave me alcohol? I wanted to just stone out this my bottle. Which one is who gave you alcohol? So they say put am for fire. You not go know say na fire. Because he tell you, say, don't worry, drink, I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. You said you go carry alcohol, drink am, because he tell you, use your HQ. That part just make me laugh. I go say, wetin they talk? He say, you are saying I have alcohol issues. Who gave me alcohol and said, oh, they did not mix, I mixed my own, but I did not mix your own. Groovy told her, oh, I mixed my own. Groovy mixed his own. Like, he toned the alcohol down. If you don't understand wetin mix dey, he toned the alcohol down. Then the one when he give Beauty, he no tone am down. He dey harsh as e be for bottle. Then you now come carry am, come drink am by yourself. You wan come dey blame person, say, but you are the one that gave me alcohol. Like, that was a joke, a complete joke. But then she quickly retraced her steps, because in my head I'm like, madam, no, that's not making sense. She quickly retraced her steps and said, you know what? Yes, I take full responsibility for my action, and I never went about saying, oh, you were the cause of my disqualification. I never did this. I never did this. Like, thank you. They say mixing alcohol does not mean Onyangoroma, Uzube, Onyangoroma. You don't know. You don't quickly know that. It's okay. Even if you miss her, you go still high. Hey, I'll give you a one. I'm sorry, I was just joking. Don't take a pee. You see, my mouth no good normally. But yeah, I mean, she apologized. She not apologized. She took. Why are you laughing now? She took responsibility for everything that happened to her, and I just feel like, yeah, after the show, people really need to sit down and just self-evaluate, evaluate. Yeah, they need to do that. Okay, like, when things happen in the house, of course it's in the moment, a lot of things are happening almost at the same time, and it might be very difficult for you to actually trace your steps and say, oh yeah, but don't lose yourself in the process. Don't lose yourself. Like, when you do something wrong, and even after the show you realize that you did something wrong, own up to it. Don't come and be looking for who you will blame and who you will not blame. Okay, if you ask me this thing now, Betha, where's your stand? Groovy played a game. In fact, at some point, that his game was even annoying me. Okay, Groovy played a game, okay, which is allowed because the show was a game. Okay, as much as I said before, okay, see, they don't argue alcohol. You can mix. This my Bethans. I don't know where on a day. Where on a day by this time? Where on a day? Cause even me now, I don't get confused for where on a day. But anyways, Groovy played a game, a sneaky game at some point, right? Beauty, whatever happened to her, she brought it on herself, by herself, and for herself. Okay? Fina, any drag wey they drag on, na she cause am. Everybody, anything wey they do for you for this reunion, now you cause am. Now you know. Now your matter. Because now everybody want to speak English, they speak Phone. Everybody had a fault. Everybody had their own fault. Beauty don't talk and say, I cared for Fina. she was my friend. I saw her as a friend. This one say no. When Ebuka say, Beauty, were you people friends? Yes or no? Beauty say yes. After plenty, do I have to answer? I don't necessarily have to answer. You say yes, okay, fine. Fina, were you guys friends? Yes or no? Fina say, we were friends, but not friends. Everybody come dey laugh. Allow mama make she explain. People should not come and make her say yes or no. Tomorrow na people still come and drag her again. Let her explain. He say we were not really friends. We were roommates and we were talking. Okay, you cannot just say yes. If like she said it there that if you ask her between Beauty and Amaka at the time who was her friend, she would have said, I dey swear to the matter choke. She would have said Amaka, because I mean they shared a friendship. Say I dey follow you talk really not mean say we'll be friends. Let's get that right. Okay, I dey follow you talk, we dey laugh, e no mean say we be friends. So she cleared that out and said, oh yes, we were talking, but we're not really talking. So apparently even after they left the house, on the last day, on the last party, Fina, she said it today that she said hi to Beauty, but Beauty did not respond. That she even tapped Diana and told Diana to help her call Beauty, and that Beauty did not respond. Hello, Fina. If not me, I will not respond. Okay, I will not respond to you. If you call me like that, we never talk the matter wey dey ground. Then you dey call me, they say hi. Hi, Nebe. Wetin? I will wipe you cord. You want they say hi to me? I even thought that hi that she even said was maybe like outside the house and all of that. But the hi now for the inside big yard, for the party room, the last party, you can't say hi to me. Hi, say what are we hiring? So that hi did not make sense. And Beauty said that, look, there's no way I would have answered you. It's not possible. And like, how can you be hiring me? So my point is they all had a fault, and I was really, really, because like both of them said a lot of things. This one said, Beauty, what's her name now? Beauty said I've never blamed anyone for what happened to me. I respected what me and Groovy had. So if you still sit there and cap shit, that's your business. Blah 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 blah. It's okay. Now they come dey talk again. Kes come say Beauty. Okay, so I already talked about better everything wey you write, you don talk am already. You don talk am already. You don talk am, because now they look my book and say, better you said everything that you wrote here. Now my question is, why didn't they? Someone told me before earlier that tomorrow is the day they will hug and say, do. Cool. I hope that they do that, because tonight I felt, to be honest, let me tell you what I was looking forward to. I felt like, or I was hoping to see Beauty, and because Ebuka had asked Fina. So now that we've talked about all these things and all of that, do you see how this whole situation looks and all of that? And then Fina now said, looking at it now, looking at it now, she felt like she handled the situation badly. So this looking at it now is because the relationship with Groovy did not work. And is it because you looked at everything, you looked at the grand picture, you saw everything in the grand scheme of things, how it played out, and you felt like you handled the entire situation badly? Or are you feeling that you handled it badly now because you and Groovy are also not in a good place? That's also a question to be asked. I just feel like this reunion, I don't know, some questions wey we wan ask dey. So for me, it's like, okay, yes, you handled the situation badly. Was it as a result of you and Groovy breaking up and realizing that, okay, things did not work, that's why you are saying that? Or generally speaking, you're saying that you regret, like you handled the entire situation badly? And for wetin be name, Groovy, if you do something, just you sef take responsibility. It's your responsibility, okay? Take it. No dey transfer this thing. Like for me, when it was time for Beauty and Fina, I felt like, okay, after this one say, I thought like there was hope when she said I said hi to you and you snubbed me. I was thinking it was outside the house. I didn't know it was the last party. Now that one is null and void, because me, I will not say hi to you in that situation. And if you say hi to me, I will wipe you cord, because why are you saying hi to me? There are things to be talked about. There are things we need to discuss before we can get to the point where you see me and say hi. If we are not on good terms, oga, if you see me waka pass, I will waka pass too. There's no need. I don't know how to act like I'm happy with you when I'm not happy. If you do something that I do not like, and the fact is you actually knew that there was something on ground at the time, so you know, no, we can't just say hi like that and pass. Okay. Now, my own is when both of them started talking, and then Ebuka had asked her, okay, you said you handled this badly and all of that. I felt like there was going to be a, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This one too, I'm sorry. Like, even if you guys don't have to be friends. Again, friendship is not by force. It's not by fire, by force. If it's not working, it's not working. But you guys can be cordial. You guys can be cordial. Someone just, let me read this. To cut the long story short, Groovy is not worth all the trouble at all. Someone that practically begged for a relationship, moving on so quick after the girl got disqualified. Now, so the love, the quick fade. Anyways, I see your point. I see your point. But my question, my own is, I felt like there was going to be a, I'm sorry, you know, I mean, yeah, I misunderstood the situation. Oh, I misunderstood the context in which you said die. It's okay, like that's okay. We're friends. Like, we're not friends, but like, hi, hi. They didn't do that. Ebuka asked, okay, Fina, what did it say? I mishandled it. Okay, Beauty, you know what it is. They say it is what it is. I'm like, okay, what is what it is? What is it? Wetin be the it is what it is? Wetin be the it is what it is? Like, let me understand it. Do you get what I mean? Somebody just said Tacha. Someone said Tacha and Messi no say I am sorry for the reunion. No. So tell me what happened between Tacha and Messi. Was it the same thing that happened? Like, why are you people doing this? Honor be the problem. Fans, fans. Now because of honor, they no go fit talk sorry wey they wan talk, because now you people will now come and give them query. You people bring out book, but this person did not say it. Why did you say it? The things that happened between Tacha and Messi are totally different from what happened between Beauty and Fina. And so I don't think that it is fair enough to put two of them on the same pedestal and say, oh, look, this is it. Fans now the problem. I've come to a conclusion with these few points of mine. I hope I've been able to convince you that fans now then get problem. Now then get problem. Fans. If to say una be AC now, no problem. Fan, that they make noise. Fan, they make noise. It's not about why should Beauty say sorry, why shouldn't Beauty say sorry. She said she's the bigger person now, and she can apologize and move on. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Honor be the problem, fans. What's that drop? What's that drop? He said better. I don't know punchline. Somebody just said again that even Erica and Lekon did not say sorry. So should we then continue in this scene? Should we continue in this scene? Because the people wey don go come, they no say sorry. So we should continue like that. Everybody no dey go like that. Sometimes you're not apologizing because you're wrong, and that's where a lot of people miss things. You're not apologizing because you did anything wrong. You're apologizing because, one, you feel like you're the better person, and sometimes I'm sorry just makes everything work. You people need to help yourselves. Help yourselves. It's not about what did I do, must I say sorry. Okay, all you girls wey be say una boyfriends not do una anything, e no do na, but una go don dey give attitude. The poor boy will still come and say, babe, I'm sorry now. So on top say na you dey behave like were, you go still dey there. Why is the boy telling you sorry? Because now all of una dey open eye, dey type that one and dey type for there. Why should Beauty say sorry? If she say sorry, she go die. You guys heard me correctly. I said both of them. I don't say Beauty should apologize to Fina because she did this. It's not as a result of what you did. It's as a result of you moving forward, behaving like adults. Behaving like adults. I know that a lot of us will not agree on that, but it's okay. No, you don't have to agree. Me and they talk as today for my body. It's not about, oh, you did this, you did that. Sometimes you just apologize and move on. Just move on. That's all. Whether you take it, whether you don't take it, leave it. So exactly, like she apologized to Groovy. So okay, that apology. So what did she do? She said she apologized for the whole body shaming, for the whole I did not know that I body shamed you. I did not know that I did this. Thank you, Happiness Thomas. Thank you. Let me read her comments. Betha, let's be sincere. Is Beauty really sorry? Okay, I think say you want to say Beauty. Is she really? No, no be the comment what I say right. I think they want say, but Betha, did you see that Beauty was sorry her eyes? I dey find apology. Be like say I go my mama kitchen go find this apology wey I dey find. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, because this apology feel like if be say e no go even come. So let me even drink water, step down the apology more than not vex, because be like say this apology on ebute so. I won't take it better. Beauty has no reason to apologize. Okay. 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 Apology finder. They don't give me name. Oh my god, like anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, because like a lot of us we like violence. It's too much. Oh god. Oluwa, if you come for me, I'll come for you, because be like say na here we go take do our own reunion. All I want is stress me. All I want is stress me. I don't get power. But anyways, guys, that's all the gist I have for you guys on tonight's episode. I don't know if today was the last day. We didn't do tomorrow. This one that they did 1 hour today. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. And of course, if anything happens, we'll talk about it. Very quickly, are you guys excited? Like season 8 of the Big Brother is coming, and we talked about, like, I posted that on my community page. But then there's been a lot of speculations. Oh, it's an all-star season, blah blah blah. I mean, I don't really know if it is or if it's not, and that's why I don't really want to talk about it so much. Even though the flyer has the whole logos, or yeah, the logos from like the previous season, starting from Double Wahala. Yes, it has that. So we don't really know if it's an all-stars episode, I've been a season, whatever it is, we're here for it. Of course, we're capable of the Amebo. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. If you think that this my apology that I'm looking for, I will not see it, let me know in the comment. But be kind enough so that tears will not drop from my eyes. Okay, gonna take it easy. Not go fight yourself, because you not go feel beat me. You not go fit beat me, and you no get where you go throw away me put. Okay, we're in this together. Yes, we are in this together. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and of course, I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye. Bye bye. On a wall of too much. Bye bye. Bye bye.